on, guys? 2014 WWE Summerslam pay-per-view predictions tomorrow, August 17th, 2014, taking place in Los Angeles, the Staples Center. In all honesty, it actually feels like it was the other day that I made the 2013 SummerSlam predictions video. I was sitting by the pool over there, and the other angle had some key music playing, and time flies so much, man, I tell you. But nonetheless, let's just jump right into it because time goes so fast, and it's pretty sad to think about. It's already almost the end of August. Not to rush time even more, but we do have some more time left in August to enjoy it, so make sure you do while you can. So WWE has finally announced the SummerSlam kickoff match for the Kickoff Show. They held it to be announced Friday last night on SmackDown, and it is Cesaro versus Rob Van Dam. Now, this is a quick little pick. I'm going to go with Cesaro. I have no reason to see Rob Van Dam winning as much as he should, just because he's helping the younger guys so much since returning. I got to go with Cesaro. Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns is a great match to look forward to. I actually totally forgot about that when talking to my mom. She likes to watch when hyping up the card. I usually hype it up so she does watch it. And I totally forgot about the Randy Orton-Roman Reigns match until earlier this morning. And this is a pretty solid match. As much as I'd like to see... I don't know, I like to see both of these, man. I love watching both of these guys compete week in, week out. So, I don't know, I gotta go with Roman Reigns winning just because of the push that he is headed for in the end of 2014. And I believe it will start tomorrow night at SummerSlam. I don't quite see Randy Orton winning. This feud may continue to Night of Champions. I'm not too sure what the current plan is. Haven't really looked into this feud that much for the foreseeable future, sort of say, articles. But I don't know, I gotta go with Roman Reigns to beat Randy Orton just because of the current heading that Roman Reigns seems to be in. Harper and Rowan banned from ringside in the match between Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt. Now, Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt had a great sit-down interview Monday night on Raw, and Chris Jericho's weekly podcast, he actually had Bray Wyatt on it. I'm actually looking forward to listening to that. Hopefully I do before SummerSlam, and see what happens, see how it was. But I gotta go with Bray Wyatt winning now, I believe. So Chris Jericho won at Battleground. Bray Wyatt, I believe, is going to win at SummerSlam. So they both have one win going to next pay-per-view in September, Night of Champions, which is believed to be Chris Jericho's last match before returning to Fozzy going on tour. So I gotta go with Bray Wyatt tomorrow. Now, regarding Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, I don't know, I gotta say that they may or may not come out. That would cause a disqualification to have Jericho winning, but I gotta go with Bray Wyatt winning just because Chris Jericho won at Battleground. I don't see him winning both matches, and then they're set to have a rematch again at Night of Champions and have Chris Jericho 2-against-1, 2 wins and then 1 loss if Bray Wyatt does win then at Night of Champions, and then Chris Jericho leaves, which wouldn't make too much sense, but we shall see what happens. But I gotta go with Bray Wyatt. We have the flag match between Rusev and Jack Swagger. Now, I wasn't too sure of the rules between the flag match. Last time I saw it was Hunico versus Ted DiBiase. I'm not even sure if I watched that live. I saw that on the YouTube page like a month ago when looking into the flag match. But Rusev won at Battleground. Rusev's got the high momentum as of late. But I want Jack Swagger to win. I think Jack Swagger really deserves to win. Especially with the current push that he deserves and the current push that I believe he is in. So I got to go with Jack Swagger surprisingly winning. Now, Rusev may win. I mean, don't get your hopes down if Jack Swagger really does lose. But I got to go with Jack Swagger to win the Rusev versus Swagger flag match. Stephanie McMahon versus Brie Bella, in which may be the most exciting feud going on right now, second to John Cena and Brock Lesnar. Actually, there's other feuds, don't get me wrong. Randy Orton, Roman Reigns is pretty solid. But the whole thing on Monday, we saw Chelsea Green, better known as Megan, on Monday Night Raw, saying that she was Daniel Bryan's therapist, and she has been having an affair with Daniel Bryan. Now, check the previous video on this channel now. If you do so, maybe you're going to think that Stephanie McMahon may be winning tomorrow night at SummerSlam. Don't get me wrong. I want Brie Bella to win completely, just because of I'm a big fan of hers, more than Nikki actually, and I'm a huge fan of Daniel Bryan. So I got to go with Brie Bella. Unless you watched the previous video on this channel, I got to go with Stephanie. But it's going to be tough to see. I don't know. I don't see Stephanie losing, but Brie Bella really should win. But this is a toss-up, so let me hear your comments in the section below. Who do you think's going to win the Stephanie versus Brie Bella match? Lumberjack match between Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. This feud that was going to have a match at Battleground, but the whole thing where they tried to make the main publicity of this match go in at SummerSlam, which it will now be taking place, and it is a lumberjack match where a lot of superstars who aren't seen regularly, such as the Zack Ryders, the mid-card guys that I'm a fan of, are able to be on SummerSlam. Whether or not it is a lumberjack position, they are still in the show. So Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins is going to be a huge match, especially with Dean Ambrose going crazy, wanting to get his hands on Seth Rollins, and finally will be able to. Now, the whole thing with Seth Rollins being part of the Authority, I don't see Seth Rollins losing. Dean Ambrose should win because he has tons ahead of him. Out of all three members of the Shield, Dean Ambrose, in my opinion, is sticking out and showing his talent the most of all three. But we shall see. But I got to go with Seth Rollins. I want Dean Ambrose, but I don't quite see it happening. The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. This match should be amazing. Fan of both. Dolph Ziggler finally deserves gold once again. Should get it. I don't know if he will be getting it, but hopefully he does. And hopefully, if he does, he can carry it a long time. Now, The Miz has just recently won it, so I don't see him losing as of yet. Hopefully, this feud does go on to Night of Champions, where Ziggler may have a bigger chance of winning, taking the gold, because that's an extra month to Miz's title reign. But nonetheless, I got to go with Miz winning. I want Ziggler like I wanted Ambrose, but I'm going to see the Miz winning just because he recently won the belt. Now, Dolph Ziggler may get a quick roll-up, steal the show sort of thing, and win the belt, which would be amazing. But I got to go with the Miz, even though I'm rooting for Ziggler. Divas Championship match between AJ and Paige. I got to go with AJ retaining this whole feud. Paige, I think it's a little too early for this feud. They may have a rematch as well at Night of Champions, where Paige will have a bigger chance there as well, because that's an extra month to AJ's title reign. Now we have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. Brock Lesnar, the Beast who conquered the Undertaker streak at WrestleMania, versus John Cena. I'm really proud of this feud watching the documentaries. Amazing documentary. I did watch it. I said I would review it. I may or may not review it again. And now I believe there was a may or may not review it in the next few days. But I believe there actually was a Brock Lesnar individual documentary that I will be watching hopefully soon. Big fan of his. Big fan of his work ethic, his workout ethic. So we shall see. And I'm even a bigger fan of John Cena's workout ethic and his beliefs. But we shall see. This is an amazing feud. We will see John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know. I may see Brock Lesnar winning, but the whole thing with his schedule being champion, I don't see him being able to win. So I got to go with John Cena to pick up the win, retaining the belt. Brock Lesnar may win it, but it's going to be interesting because of his whole schedule, when he is going to be leaving, so forth. So he may win it and may lose it very soon, Night of Champions, or pay-per-view after that. We shall see what his schedule allows, but this match should be amazing. Leave your comments and predictions in the comment section below, your thoughts, comments, and predictions, and we shall see. So stay tuned tomorrow, and stay tuned throughout to tomorrow as well on this channel for much more news, SummerSlam, Raw news, and much more, guys. So I gotta go with John Cena to win. Hopefully Brie Bella beats Stephanie. We shall see what happens tomorrow in WWE SummerSlam.